Good morning, children. Now we are discussing the third lesson, hydrosphere, in ninth class social studies. What is that lesson? Hydrosphere. I said already, the water bodies, all water bodies upon the earth. What are the water bodies upon the earth? Oceans, seas, rivers, lakes, tanks, etc. Now listen, ocean temperature. What is that? Ocean temperature. So we know when the sun rays fallen upon the earth surface, it receives quickly. But contrast, water is not like that. It receives gradually. Actually, land temperature is different than water temperature. So water temperature little compare with land temperature. Okay. Now listen. Our India. How rainfall occurring in our country due to the monsoons. So the monsoons are important to our rainfall in India. So the winds are blowing through Pacific Ocean. These Pacific Ocean winds are entering into our country. So that all winds are entering into our country, it gives rainfall. So they are called monsoons. Okay. So at that time, that means after summer, our India became a low pressure area. So that is why from high pressure areas to low pressure area, the winds are blowing, temperate winds are blowing. So that is the about monsoons in our country. Next one, El Nino and La Nino. Actually, over Pacific Ocean, the winds are coming towards our country. That winds are also known as El Nino and La Nino. El Nino means little Christ. That means Bala Yesu. Okay. La Nino means little God. Okay. So these winds are coming and helpful to give rainfall to our country. Normally, ocean temperature. What is the ocean temperature? The water of the ocean temperature minus 2 degrees centigrade to 29 degrees centigrade. Between 2 degrees minus 2 degrees centigrade to 29 degrees centigrade. That is the temperature of ocean water, almost in the oceans. But now, what about the vertical temperature of the ocean? Vertical temperature of the ocean. So upon the surface of the ocean water, we may record a little bit of high temperature, but if you go up to depth of the sea or ocean water, the temperature remain 2 degrees centigrade, etc. Okay, what is that? 2 degrees centigrade. Next one, what about ocean currents? Ocean currents. Ocean currents, current means moving. The ocean water is moving always, it is not constant. So it is always moving like this. So that is why in this ocean currents, there are two types of winds blowing over ocean water. With the two winds, the water moving. So they are called cold and warm. Cold winds are blowing and also warm winds are also blowing over the ocean water. Actually, ocean currents means the water is moving. The water is moving. Next one, speed. When the water is moving, speed, very speed, they are called streams upon the ocean. Upon the ocean. If they are moving slowly, they are called drift. What they are called? Drift. If the water is moving fastly, they are called stream. If they are moving slowly, they are called drift. So look at these two important bits. Next one, what are the factors of this moving of water? So mainly here I wrote 4 reasons. First reason is centrifugal force. Centrifugal force. The earth is always moving like this and going around the sun. In this way, at the equatorial region, the force is high compared with poles. So, equatorial region, we know 0 degree latitude area. It is called equatorial region. So, at the equatorial region, when it is moving like this, the centrifugal force is high compared with poles. Poles means 90 degrees, North Pole and South Pole in 90 degree. Okay. So, at poles it is low, but at equatorial region, the centrifugal force is high. That is the one of the factor. Second factor is effect of winds. Effects of wind. Actually, wind is blowing continuously over the surface of ocean water. So, with that wind, the water also moving. Water also moving. Surface water moving. Again, the deeper water comes upon the surface of the ocean. So, it is always the continuous process. Next one, 50 miles per hour, the water due to the wind moving. Okay, but what about the velocity? Here velocity is 0.7 miles per hour. That is the velocity of that ocean water due to the winds. Next one, third factor is precipitation. Precipitation means raining. So almost rain is falling upon ocean water. Okay, equatorial region, the rain receives more. Okay, equatorial region receiving more rainfall. So that is why in that area we can find more water. That means adding water into the ocean bodies. Fourth reason is solar energy. Fourth reason is solar energy. Actually, when sun rays fall upon ocean bodies, that means water bodies, okay, 8 centimeters it will expand. It will expand up to 8 centimeters. When at equatorial region it is high. At again equatorial region it is expand high up to 8 centimeters. The water position or water body in the ocean water. So they are the factors: centrifugal factor, force, effect of winds, precipitation, solar energy. Not only these all, apart from these 4 factors, salinity, melting snow or ice, this is also, they are also factors for the ocean water. Next one, ocean resources. Actually, ocean's resources, that means it will give food materials, fish. Okay, not only fish, we are extracting oil, petroleum from ocean water. So that petroleum is useful to running of factories, running of vehicles, that means cars, buses, bikes, autos, etc. Okay, so we are extracting oil from the ocean nowadays. Next one, some minerals also we are taking from the ocean, for example iodine, etc. Next, valuable things, pearls, gems also we are taking from ocean water. That means the ocean is giving not only food, that means in the process of fishes. Next, it is giving oil also to the human being. Next one, pearls, some kinds of minerals, okay, gems, etc. So from ancient period, we are traveling across oceans. We are reaching many lands. We discovered many new lands. So trade is very important in across the ocean. But nowadays we are using these ocean bodies as a dumping places or wastage. We are dumping the wastage which is coming from our industries, etc. So it is very dangerous. Next we are dumping so much wastage plastic in the ocean water. What will happen? We are dumping this wastage which is coming from factories. So the ocean water, what is moving in that ocean, that means fish fall, will be destroyed. Okay, whales, okay, big creatures are there in the ocean water. So they are spoiling. That means some whales are dying. Some whales are dying. Next one, listen to us. So that is why there is a great need to maintain cleanliness at the surroundings of ocean bodies or ocean water. So that is about hydrosphere in your lesson. Students, I want to show you in your textbook some pictures. Look at, you turn your pages 33 in your textbook. 33 in your textbook. So we are extracting oil in our country, Bombay High. What it is? Bombay High. Now look at, we set up some machines to extract the oil in this one. Next, students, you come to another picture here. Another picture here, the saline water, next to brackish water, next this is fresh water. What it is? Fresh water, parts per thousand. This is parts per thousand. Water salinity. This is another picture. Next, students, now look at the process of the cycle of water here. The cycle of water here. This is the groundwater. This is ocean water. These are the rivers joining into the ocean. Okay, due to the sun rays, the water is evaporating from ocean. Again it formed like a clouds, and that clouds gives rainwater. It is ice. Again it join into ocean and rivers, lakes. This is the groundwater. Groundwater means through the percolation, the water goes into the beneath of the ground and stored. We are using this water through tube wells and pump sets. That is the cycle of water. Next, students, this is the last one. Out of 100% pure water, that water is in ice and snow. How much percent? 68.7% water form as ice and snow. 29.9% fresh water is under the beneath of ground, that means underground water. 1.4% water is in rivers, lakes and reservoirs. Rivers, lakes and reservoirs. Okay, students, thank you.